My boyfriend left me after losing our baby at 16. Years later, he is devastated to learn what happened to his daughter. I was 16 when I lost my baby. My boyfriend Ryan and I had been together for 2 years when I got pregnant. We were that couple everyone called soulmates in high school. Ryan was the quarterback, I was on student council. We talked about getting married after graduation, going to college together. Then those 2 pink lines changed everything. When I told Ryan, he went completely silent for what felt like forever. His face went white, then red, then he started pacing around my bedroom. My dad will kill me, he kept saying. College, football, everything's ruined. The next day, his parents showed up at our house. I'll never forget the look on his mother's face when she saw me. Pure disgust, like I had personally destroyed their family's future. They'd already enrolled Ryan in a military boarding school 3 states away. He's leaving tomorrow, his father announced. This situation needs to be handled. Ryan barely looked at me during that conversation. His mother kept talking about options and mistakes and second chances. Before he left, Ryan pulled me aside on my front porch. He was crying, which I'd never seen before. "Please, Sarah," he whispered. "I love you, but I can't do this. I'm not ready to be a dad." "We could figure it out," I said, but he was already shaking his head. "My parents will disown me. I'll lose my scholarship to state. Everything we planned." He begged me to take care of it so we could start fresh when he got back. I was hurt, scared, and felt completely abandoned. So I told him what he wanted to hear. 2 weeks later, I called him at school crying. "I lost the baby," I lied. "I'm in the hospital. It just happened." The relief in his voice was unmistakable, even though he tried to sound sad. "I'm so sorry, babe, but maybe this is for the best? We can try again someday when we're older." I hung up and never spoke to him again. Truth is, I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl 7 months later. I'd spent those months researching adoption agencies, meeting families. I found Mark and Linda, a couple who'd been trying for years. They were teachers, patient and kind, everything I wanted for my daughter. The adoption was open, meaning they'd send photos and letters. I named her Emma before I handed her over. Linda cried when I told them the name. "It's perfect," she whispered. For 17 years, I got updates every few months. Emma's first steps, first day of school, piano recitals, soccer games. She grew up loved, supported, with opportunities I never could have given her at 16. She's brilliant, straight A's, debate team captain, already accepted to 3 universities. She looks exactly like me at that age, but with Ryan's green eyes. I went to college, became a nurse, married a wonderful man named David. We have 2 kids together, but I never told anyone about Emma. Not even David knows. Last month, Ryan moved back to town after his divorce. He reached out through Facebook, wanting to meet for coffee. "I've thought about you every day for 17 years, he said when we met. He'd become a successful financial advisor, never remarried after his divorce. "I'm sorry about our baby," he said, reaching across the table. "I think about what she would have looked like, what kind of person she'd be." He'd romanticized our teenage relationship, convinced himself we were meant to be. "I was young and stupid," he continued. "If I could go back, I'd have been there for you both." He started texting me daily, sending flowers, asking for another chance, always mentioning our angel baby and how losing her brought us together in grief. It made me sick how he'd rewritten history in his mind. Yesterday, he showed me photos from his company's annual charity scholarship event. They sponsor underprivileged kids for college every year. "Look at this amazing kid we're helping," he said proudly, sliding his phone across the table. "She reminds me of what our daughter might have looked like. Same smile, you know?" My heart stopped. It was Emma, now 17, beautiful, and graduating as valedictorian from the same high school where Ryan and I met. The daughter he's been grieving for 17 years is thriving, and he has no idea he's been staring at her photo, wishing he could have been her father. He already is.